second top 10 win of the season. Back on New Year's Day, they beat Maryland when they were ranked number 7. But I haven't beaten a top 10 team on the road since the freshman Destiny Jackson. Already has set a program record for freshman assists. That's going to stay here with Illinois. From a broken nose in early February. Feuerbach into Hannah Stuelke, and there's your first 2 points of the game. It comes from the senior. Is fought for, still on the ground. Parchment gives it off to Barry. Here's Jackson trying to run.
Hannah Stuelke is on the floor grabbing her elbow.
Chit-chat right with the ball, top of the key. Inside to Ava Hayden, get ready for an awful lot of that. First points for Illinois.
Iowa going to push pace as they always do.
Oh, they certainly do. Another easy 2.
On the lane, even though Ava Hayden was on the block, she still was able to clear a path.
Jackson high off the glass, no, and Illinois has missed their first 5. There's Hayden at the left elbow.
She is so tough inside, but straight.
Start the game.
And a lot of hesitation instead of just going confidently.
That's what Ava Hayden does, just about as good as anyone in the country.
People of the Iowa offense to have the bigs run the lane.
Jackson finally scores for Illinois. Coach came in Iowa at Loras College in Division III, which is in Dubuque.
Yeah, we had heard some good stories about that.
Hayden just hit one at that left elbow. Oh, look at Parchment, the youngster with a steal. Running the floor and strolling for an easy 2. Wallace saves it.
It wasn't there. There was a backside helper, and they were sandwiching Hayden. Not a good decision.
Here's Guyton. Illinois, just like that.
They were down, but what an answer before the first media timeout.
Oh, Parchment almost stole another one. Instead, Hayden gets 2 more.
Good hands by.
Made 5 of their last 6. Guyton just hit a 3. Now she's got a layup. The former Hawkeye. 9 unanswered points.
Big.
This set different big inside. It's the freshman Layla Hayes.
Powerful move.
Hayes, for freshman from Wasilla, Alaska. Also into the game is the bench star for Illinois.
Yeah, she's the leading scorer off the bench, averaging over 11 points a game, the transfer from Villanova.
Kylie Feuerbach drills one from deep. Jackson quick with the dribble. Finds Parchment, who gets a caterpillar roll.
And she had Kylie Parchment.
Boy, credit to Illinois, down 10-0 in front of 15,000 raucous fans, and they have come right back quickly to make this. I was already locked into a double bye. Just don't quite know what seed they'll be just yet. Still guarding Wallace. Barry Wallace. 5 seconds left in the first quarter. Feuerbach. Why not? Illinois trying to beat their second top 10 opponent this season. Brown Hager splits the defenders, and Stuelke with the swat.
Extends, keeps her body away, doesn't commit the foul. What a great defensive play.
Brown Hager on the drive with the left hand.
In quickness to the rim.
Brown Hager transferred from Mississippi State to Illinois. Another player from in-state, and a friendly roll at home. Stuelke back after an early injury in the first few minutes of the game. Barry Wallace, tough shot on Hayden. And they played Michigan on Sunday. Because of the late start today, they wanted to give the seniors the full attention with a post-game ceremony and everything back on Sunday. Today is fan appreciation. Number 20 on the air.
Nice change of direction.
Jackson draws a whistle, and we're going to have our first free throws of the game. 81% free throw shooter on the season. Having quite the season, too. She has already set the Illinois.
Yeah, that was a game that Illinois made a season-high 12 three-pointer. Their versatility.
Illinois has taken their first lead of the game. Remember, they were down 10-0 to start. And Stelke takes it right back.
A lot of rhythm in the offense to set up that three-point attempt, and she just kind of made the decision to try to go up over Stelke.
Great defense from Jackson, swatting the ball away from
their shoot-around, making sure they take away the Iowa options.
Taylor Stremlow has played so well of late for Iowa. Right on cue, the sophomore from Wisconsin.
Nifty little move to score at the rim. Nice play.
Parchment. Excellent cut and the perfect feed on the inbound. These are two teams that are both battling through major injuries. As the feed goes inside to Parchment, and she steps out of bounds for Illinois.
Anew and trying to get players into the right position, because Taylor McCabe, such an important part of this team that's been lost.
Parchment now has double.
Parchment was way behind on the court, and Iowa didn't press quickly enough.
That's a foul on Iowa, an offensive foul. Wallace missed another three, 4 seconds on the shot clock. Illinois 1 for 6 from deep. Make it 2 of 7. Guyton right on cue.
New presence, she looked up at the shot clock and stepped into the three.
Marvelous pass from Layla Hayes, and Stremlow with the finish, a 3-point. 1,000 fans when they had a salad at home against USC.
Yeah, they had a terrific crowd then. They didn't play as well in that game as they are right now.
Stremlow with a right to Stelke to Hayes. Blocked by Vasconcelos, and that's foul number 3. Quarter. Hayes misses her first. She's only a 40.
And really kind of helped out as Illinois has gone deep in their post-play playing lately.
They like what Hayes can be. Top 75 prospect nationally. But Hayden running too strong. That's an offense.
And Stelke really battling on the block.
Parchment almost with a steal. Instead, it's Stelke off the glass.
How good are...
Hayden, a second offensive foul. That is a big... Levin in trouble, pulls it back out. Chit-chat, Stelke.
Reeves is painting the picture of why this game is getting so physical. Both teams are attacking in the paint.
Excellent pun by you using 57% from the stripe. Drills the first.
She's got a, that's not a wrap. What do you call that on her?
Sleeve?
On a sleeve. They made 12 three-pointers, so they're trying to ride that momentum, but their success is coming in the paint.
Just like that.
Exactly. When you're scoring, take it to the other side of the rim with a nifty little move to score at the rim. Nice play.
Parchment. Excellent cut and
trying to get players into the right position, because Taylor McCabe, such an important part of this team that's been lost.
Parchment now has double-digit points.
Behind on the court, and Iowa didn't press quickly enough.
That's a foul on Iowa, an offensive foul.
Illegal. Down, she had a real awareness and presence. She looked up at the shot clock and stepped into the three.
Marvelous pass from Layla Hayes, and Stremlow at home against USC.
Yeah, they had a terrific crowd then. They didn't play as well in that game as they are right now.
Stremlow with a bucket, her third basket. Right to Stelke to Hayes. Blocked by Vasconcelos, and that's foul. Hayes misses her first. She's only a 46%.
Really kind of helped out as Illinois has gone deep in their post-play, and so
they like what Hayes can be. Top 75 prospect nationally. But Hayden running too strong. That's an offensive foul on Hayden.
Wallace and Stelke really battling on the block.
Parchment almost with a steal. Instead, it's Stelke off the glass. Hayden, a second offensive foul. That is a big development. Levin in trouble, pulls it back out. Chit-chat, Stelke. Rebound and a whistle.
The picture of why this game is getting so physical. Both teams are attacking in the paint.
Excellent pun by you, using pain as a verb, and another 7% from the stripe. Drills the first.
She's got a, that's not a wrap. What do you call that on her?
Sleeve?
On her sleeve, where they made 12 3-pointers. So they're trying to ride that momentum, but their success is coming in the paint.
Just like that.
Exactly. When you try to, when you're
5 seconds. Parchment from deep. We're tied at halftime. And on the road. Parchment hit that 3 to end the half. She opens the second with 2.
I mean, she just has a throwback player who can do a little bit of everything.
If it weren't for Jazzy Davidson at USC, that's your Big Ten Freshman of the Year right there. Ava Hayden with an immediate answer. 25th time this season she's had 10 points or more. Stuelke right away in the paint. Iowa goes for back-to-back possession.
In that second quarter, got to be more under control because Illinois is willing to take the charge.
Parchment once again.
She is feeling it.
And this is a program, Megan Gustafson and others, they have efficient bigs, but Hayden does shots like that all the time. That's why her field goal percentage is so great. She doesn't to a Michigan team that averages 86 a game. Jackson whips it over to Brown-Hager from deep. Illinois has hit their 4th 3-point.
Passing the ball well, they're attacking the paint. They're just sharing it in a way that is making it difficult for this good Iowa defense to catch up.
Back.
Defend, but they have to defend us, and that's one of them is Wallace's ability to get out and shoot the 3.
Hayden's having one of those second halves. You talk about how young this Illinois team. They start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 1 junior.
And a little zone defense for Iowa by Barry Wallace, recognizing that she could get around one defender and into that short corner.
Hope you're not taking a second to look away from your TV screen. Is 5 points in the first 5 minutes here of the second. Parchment loses it. Knocked out of bounds by Hayden.
With the media time coming out very soon, so Jan Jensen using this opportunity to have her a little time on the bench.
Guyton gets the layup and the foul. Being illness most of the first 2/3 of this season. But right around February, she started to get healthy. 6 of 6 shooting from deep.
Yeah, that was that game against Wisconsin. Just a terrific performance.
And Hannah Stuelke is strong inside here in this half. Wallace can't get that one to drop. Addie Deal, the youngster, on the drive. Yes! California last year. Plays with passion. If you watch the last game they played, she had a bloody lip right away in the first quarter. Happening in here.
Shauna Green is trying to get her team to attack the basket.
Brown-Hager from the corner!
Deadly.
Voice in collars back then, but she did love being a coach here in Iowa. She had something great she said as Stremlo finds inside. She said, you know you're in Iowa because...
Great story.
Here's Weber in the corner. Illinois starting to hit their 3s in this third.
That far corner, and they just moved the ball well against the zone defense.
A perfect 4 for 4 from deep, and yet Iowa goes from 9 points a game to 18 last year to this year.
Yeah, they've had such a veteran team last year, this Illinois squad, and so young this year and coming together. Stremlo is matched up against Parchment. Parchment has the size advantage inside.
Brown-Hager, another! Had some foul trouble early. Wallace among the trees is blocked. And a fight for the ball. It's Iowa's. Side.
I mean, it's remarkable. Illinois has made 10 3-pointers to just 2 from distance from Iowa.
Ava Hayden again! By 1 with the ball under 4 minutes to play on the road against a top 10 ranked opponent. That ball is off Iowa. Hayden, she's getting a breather. Stuelke is asking for the ball in the paint, and she gets it. Stuelke right on Parchment, too strong. Low. So good for Iowa the last few games. Houston along 2 is good.
Wow, that takes some guts. Again, as I mentioned, I think this comes down to stops for Iowa. They have got to not allow that
An easy layup for Brown Hager, and the lead goes back.
The fourth quarter that she had against Michigan to just put them away, I'm surprised as well.
Delkey takes the lead right back. Hayden set to check in. Wallace on the drive. Illinois back on top.
Back and forth, intentional move.
Houston just scored from the mid-range, swatted away. Houston's first free throws of the night. She's a 73% free throw. The miss, tied at 73. Stuelke, right, loses it in a whistle.
But Hayden has been unstoppable on offense.
Chit-chat right, gives Iowa the lead.
Drive and kick, they've got a lot of options right now.
Remember, Illinois is the best free throw shooting team in the country. Hey, Stuelke with a steal! The pass went right. With 11 to shoot. Hayden's back in the game.
Right there.
She gets the ball and scores! Here, they were in 2 Big Ten tourney games and 1 NCAA tourney game. Now Illinois needs some offense in a hurry. Barry Wallace with Stuelke all over her and a foul. Wallace is an 84% free throw shooter. Iowa is in. Wallace has made all 4 free throw attempts. Stuelke drills the first.
Illinois only has 1 timeout left. They're not using it here. Yes, they are. Had that steal earlier on the Illinois play to go inside.
Barry Wallace for 3. Illinois can't miss! This is almost stolen by Jackson. And there's a foul by Parchment.
Wow. Ooh, that was a little bit. Timeouts left.
Chit-chat right, hits the first in 84.
Only has 3 team fouls, so they can give a foul here in the backcourt.
Illinois made. Iowa has to inbound. It's Stuelke to Hayden, and a whistle before she could do anything. The miss, but there's not enough time. The Hawkeyes serve 2 to 78. That was the definition of a Big Ten classic. What a marvelous basketball.